That's it? That's all you had to do?
I'm not gonna lick it on camera. Sorry. That's bad vlogging. Bad vlogging.
People get paid a lot of money to lick stuff on camera.
Oh my gosh, would you turn it off now?
Can you say jerks? Hey, let's put this sign right in front of this sign. Ugh.
Good morning.
My personal opinion about the Department of Transportation in California aside, we have been threatening to go to Lassen National Park, and we're at Lassen National Park.
Yay!
So, oh, there's Jen. See, I can't get the sign and her because she's too short.
Here, I'll stand on a rock. There you go.
Nope,
now I'm in the shot, kind of. Stop it. You guys get to come along with us. Exciting.
Not really. You won't all fit in the Jeep. So we made it to the parking lot.
The parking lot, yes.
But look behind me. You notice the conspicuous absence of vehicles. Well, not absence, but I mean, it's a national park. And there's probably less than 20 cars here.
It's early still. So.
I mean, it's early. It's only 9:30 in the morning. But still, that's awesome. So anyway, we're going inside the gift shop, and then we will take you on a wonderful tour of Lassen National Park.
There you go.
I think it's actually Lassen Volcanic National Park.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, we made it to the first, we're like a mile inside the park or something. The first thing is called Sulphur Works. And just right over here, along the road, is steam coming out of the earth. To make sure that our viewers aren't bored, I'm switching hats throughout the day. So there's a definite smell of sulfur in the air. And it's not coming from these. That's more of a, you know, I don't need to explain that to you. But definitely sulfur from the volcanic activity. Or it could be demons. We're binge watching Supernatural, so it's with all the angel and demon references lately. You see the steam totally smells like sulfur and blech, but it's cool. It's like a sauna.
This is talking about the different types of geysers that you can find here. And just as a side note, there are 4 different volcanoes right inside of Lassen National Park, which is so awesome that there's 4 different types and they're all right here. Don't ask me what they are.
It's right next to the road. Literally, it's right next to the road. I mean, that's the main highway through the park. Back to the Dan and Jen hat. So, it's got a number on this. It's just a turnout. It's a beautiful view. See?
That's Broke Off Mountain right over there, if you want to show them that. That's one of the parts of Tehama.
Up there is Broke Off Mountain. Not the movie. That's called something else. Broke Back Mountain. This is Broke Off Mountain. And because it looks like it broke off. It probably did. Blew up. It's a volcano. So we're at our hiking destination. Not at the destination, we're at the beginning of the hike. To Bump Ass Hell. So this is our major hike of the day, I guess. We might do others. We'll see. We've made it down to the first overlook. Look at all that. There's mud pots, there's little bubblers.
Those? Big boilers are 322 degrees Fahrenheit.
So, yeah. Crazy. In fact, there it looks like just a little bit of steam drifting off the ground. But when you get up here, I mean, down at the bottom, it is just roiling off of there. It's hot down there. 320 degrees according to Jen.
Yeah.
So, this is crazy. It's surreal, honestly.
There's
a lake of boiling mud, and there's a lake of boiling water, and then there's steam vents, and wow, definitely tell why they call it hell. We will rejoin you at the lunch stop, probably, maybe. So we have made it to Kings Creek, where we are going to eat lunch. And there's Jen. She's going to go set up her camera for a time lapse, which will be inserted at some point during this video presentation. For lunch we have grapes and carrots, because we're healthy or something. And then we have meats and cheeses, and some drinks. And I have some cottage cheese. Yummy. The sign out front doesn't say anything, it just says Kings Creek. And it's got some of those little symbols, you know, that tell you what they do here. And it's got a picnic table, and it's got the bathroom. So we've come to the conclusion that this is the eating and pooping stations for humans at the national park.
Oh my god.
So we're partaking in the eating and pooping facilities, and then we're going to head on out to the more visually oriented activities here at the national park. I can say poop.
Can you just say eating and going to the bathroom?
3-year-olds say poop.
Some of us
I can
are
say
trying
poop.
to eat, babe.
It's just part of life. Look, I'm eating on camera. I'm breaking the rules. No more episodes eating on camera. Everything's going to heck. Everything's going to bump ass hell.
If you haven't tried, I know they're horrible for you, but if you haven't tried the lemon Oreos, they are by far my best favorite Oreo ever. They are so good. So, cheers. I'm not gonna eat it though.
Eat it.
Not on camera.
Break the rules.
No, because I can't. I have to do things to it. I can't. It's an Oreo. You have to like do stuff.
Like what? That's it? That's all you had to do?
I'm not gonna lick it on camera.
So to continue the Oreo destruction? So to continue the Oreo discussion, you can see how much filling is in these. The regular ones we got last time, the filling was about the size of a quarter and about as thick. But these are chock full.
They might have been low calorie Oreos. I might have accidentally bought low calorie.
I don't know who you are anymore.
I did it this time. I bought that full on fat, yummy lemon flavor, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, now we don't have episodes. It's wide open. I'm gonna eat on camera.
Don't really.
I'm not just gonna threaten to run around naked in places where there are people. I'm gonna actually do it.
You're talking.
And I'm gonna film it
with your mouth full, which is so rude.
And I'm gonna talk with my mouth full. This is it. This vlog is going to hell. Bump past hell. At least can't get enough of that national park humor.
We're digressing now. We should go down and take a walk down to the creek, though. It's not very
far.
We're
going down the creek and look at the water. And then we're going to get back on the road. We're going to go see the rest of the national park. Oh. But I think we saw most of the good stuff.
Put your fire starter away.
So I have to put my fire starter away. We drove a good, I don't know, 3/8 of a mile and came across this beautiful meadow. And Kings Creek, again, we were just next to it, and here it is again. As you can see, there it is. Right there, Mount Lassen, on the other side of it. Pretty cool. So I just want to mention that, you know, here at the national parks of the United States of America, these are classy places. The pit toilet.
Oh my gosh, don't!
The pit toilet, you know, instead of having the rusty iron bar bolted to the wall with the big padlock and the rolls of those flat, you know, paper that you can't roll and you have to kind of push over this, you know, that's really annoying. No, it had the plastic ones, you know, with the big rolls like you find at classy places like Jack in the Box and Walmart's. The toilet paper was recycled too, because you could tell by all the little blue and green flecks in the stuff. So, oh, and
I'm walking away from the conversation.
And it smelled like, where are you going?
I'm right here,
And they smelled like pina coladas, didn't they?
A little bit. They definitely smelled much nicer.
A little bit. There's an overwhelming smell of pina colada when you walk into the pit toilet.
The best part to me though is they actually had Purell hand sanitizer.
Oh yeah, and Purell hand sanitizers.
Like
when's the last time you saw Purell hand sanitizer in a pit toilet at a campground or something? Never.
That was a really nice
This is a classy place.
Yeah.
Lassen Volcanic National Park. This is pretty upscale. Upscale, yeah. 2 thumbs up. We just wanted to mention that. So if you come here, you know, partake in the whole pit toilet experience. It's totally worth it. Pina colada, you know, real toilet paper, hand sanitizer. There was only one fly. One fly.
I did see
Unlike most, you know, that offer you, you know, thousands or tens of thousands of flies, and the odor of you know, decaying human waste.
Day toilet. Would you stop? Okay. Seriously, you ate on camera and now you're talking about poo stuff? Stop, please.
Yep. We're off the rails completely.
No,
completely off the rails. Maybe we should make episodes again. This without the structure of episodes, we have lost our way. All right, I'm gonna take B-roll of this beautiful creek, and then we're gonna get out of here. So we found this lake. All right, we're out of here. No, just kidding. We found this lake, even though we drove by the sign, you know, 3 minutes ago. Neither of us can remember what it's called.
No,
so,
I can't remember. It's terrible.
I want to say Meadow Lake. I don't know.
I could be wrong.
It's that lake on the road in this park.
She's swimming really far out there. There's a girl swimming in the lake, even though it's not super warm, and she's really far out there now.
Can I see her?
Can you see her head? She's right there.
Wait, gotta find. Wait. She's in this water area somewhere. We are now at what they call the devastated area. Subtle name, but honestly, it looks like Lake Tahoe. I mean, we're going through this, it looks like Colorado, but this all looks like Tahoe. Lots of open area and a few trees, so. Maybe it gets worse, I don't know. And there, behind me, is Mount Lassen. Again, it's kind of a theme around here, Mount Lassen. Lassen National Park, Mount Lassen. Get it?
Yeah.
See where they got that from? So, anyway, we're gonna take an interpretive trail.
By the way, the lake was Summit Lake, not Meadow Lake. We were totally wrong. So Summit Lake.
Shaped evergreens nearby. A picnic table is in the shade of several tall trees just behind the panel and across a trail and just past several large rocks.
The friendly robot here is telling us what's on that sign. So it's very strange. So you can see they call puzzled rocks. It's lava, or was, and when it cooled, it shattered into all these pieces that, according to this helpful sign here, which will also speak to us if you push this button, could be put back together. Well, I got that when I said puzzled rocks, but
yeah.
So and anyway, here's the little robot kiosks. Little solar panel. Little speaker. I've never seen those before. Here we have another example of national park humor. Rock and roll. Get it? Get it? Rocks. There's no rocks around here.
There's a 300-ton rock that was brought 5 miles from Lassen Peak, which I'm thinking is that rock right there.
Oh, maybe it's that rock.
It's a pretty big rock.
Jen's gonna go stand next to it. You can see the rock is, probably
Much taller than me.
4.5 feet tall. Oh, that's right, you're 5 feet tall. About 6 feet tall.
That joke never gets old, does it? Never.
That's the thing with me. None of my jokes ever get old.
According to you, it's true.
They show like new rocks and old rocks. And they show gray and red dactite, which are these rocks over here.
Oh.
Maybe those two, yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Those are old. Made thousands and thousands of years ago. Probably during another eruption. These rocks over here were made on May 22nd, 1915. So they're just over 102 years old.
You can touch that rock and it's millions of years old. That's kind of crazy.
Well, actually it says it's 27,000 years old, but...
Oh, but still.
Formed when Lassen first erupted 27,000 years ago.
Yeah.
And the others were formed 102 years ago.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Those rocks are 102 years old. You used to think rocks are like millions of years. They've been here forever. Those rocks have only been 100 years.
There you go. Look at how big this rock is.
Yeah, look at that.
It's crazy.
Yeah, point of reference. Look at that rock. How many tons do you think that rock weighs? And it came from all the way up there. That is nutty. That is just, that's wild. That blows my mind. I don't know if I mentioned it or we got here, but we're at Manzanita Lake. This is the end of the park. It's a beautiful lake, and I do know, I've never fished here, but it is a fantastic fishing lake, trout fishing lake. And actually when we were over there, there was a hatch of mayflies. You can see them in the sunlight. So.
And there was a log and about little tiny fry about that big, so starting the cycle of life so they can get big and get caught, right? Is that what they're called?
Right, why not?
I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm sorry, I don't fish.
So anyway, this is the end of Lassen National Park. We're not going to drive back through. We're going to take 44 on the north side of the park back to Susanville instead of 36 on the south end of the park. And we're going to head home. So that's it. That's our day in Lassen National Park.
We hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for watching as always, and we will see you down the road. Bye-bye.
See you.